with Resonant Vibes, living it up here on the boat party. I've got Lee Curtis here for an exclusive interview. Lee, you want to just introduce yourself to the Resonant Vibes community? Tell them a little bit about your background and what you're doing here in Detroit.
What am I doing here in Detroit? I'm living here in Detroit. That's the first thing. I grew up in Grand Rapids, right in between Chicago and Detroit. Love both cities very much and the music that came from them. So, what am I doing in Detroit? Making music when I can and going to the airport a lot.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit? Don't you have a production trio called Vision Quest? It's you, Seth Troxler, and Ryan Crossan. You want to tell us a little bit about how you guys got started producing together?
Basically, it was Seth and Ryan and I have been really, really tight friends since we met here in Detroit probably 5-6 years ago. And we rarely get a chance to sit down and work on music together, but when we do, that's what we call it. And there's many concepts, theories behind it, but we're really proud of it. And we have a new remix coming out in B-Pitch Control as Vision Quest, and I think it's one of the best things that we've done to date.
I've heard of a track, Good Voodoo. Didn't you guys do a remix of Kiki's Good?
That's the one.
Oh, I hear that's absolutely mind-bending stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about why you're excited about that track?
Well, it's actually basically we sat down and we took the parts in a very literal way, and the track that he did was amazing, but it had like so much more to it. And we sat down as a group and was just like, wow, these parts are beautiful. And the track just kind of wrote itself.
Wow.
And I'll play it today.
Oh, that's awesome, man. When's that going to be actually released?
I don't know exactly what the release date is. I think we just got the press for it now, so it should be coming very soon. But yeah, it's super. I'm really happy with it.
Now, aren't you and Seth, you guys are playing, aren't you back-to-back, playing back-to-back sets at the festival tomorrow?
Yeah, Monday I play at 3:30. Seth's playing straight after me. Should be pretty good. He's coming in Sunday. Hopefully he gets a little bit of rest, and I'm sure that he's got as much prepared as I do. So,
are you guys going to do any impromptu tagging, or is it just going to kind of be trading off like the slot suggests?
Like everything we do is whatever we feel like doing. Once we get up there, of course I'm probably going to play for a bit and see where exactly the room takes us. I don't know if you guys have seen the Detroit stage this year, underground.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's amazing. They
Wow.
actually changed the sound from going into the room. The DJ's on top of the sound, actually like out of the room. So It's like you go over a catwalk. It's like a boxing ring.
Wow.
So Seth and I are going to get in the ring, and I guess we'll see what happens, you know?
I can't wait to see that, man. Haven't you been in Berlin as well? Not just playing gigs, but weren't you a resident over there for a little while? Or
I play in Berlin a lot. A few clubs, Watergate, Club Divisionaire, Weekend Club. The guys are still holding it down over there, and we're always in close contact. I'm a resident in a few places over there, and just got back from London this week.
Nice.
And I take off again next week.
So Paxahau, working your way up, like your career, I guess, just working your way up through the scene. Like, how was that? What's the story there? Like, how was that?
I guess, more or less, for me, is production. I worked a job diligently for quite a few years before I was able to just, I would come home from work and work until I had to go to bed, wake up for work the next morning. But, I guess hard work pays off. The scene in Detroit is a bit different than anywhere else. You kind of have to earn your stripes, if you will. And, I guess I'm glad that I had the chance to do it the way I did it. And the Paxahau guys have all been cool, and if it wasn't for this festival, we wouldn't have this chance for our city to shine like it does.
How do you compare DEMF to like the Miami Winter Music Conference vibe? Those are really the two big United States electronic music events. Like,
Yeah.
how do you compare the two?
I guess I would have to say that Miami is just full on too much. Detroit is, to me, maybe perhaps because I live here,
Sure.
just enough.
Interesting.
I played this last Miami conference. I played like 4 parties, and it was really rough. To actually like make it to everything and feel good the next day. But Detroit, it's a little bit slower pace, and I think the focal point is a bit more on the music and the sound. So
Right on. I've got one more question for you, and I ask this of almost everybody I interview. If you could say one thing to every fan, DJ, producer, or whatever in the Resonant Vibes community, no matter what age, nationality, religion, whatever, like, if you could say one thing to these people, what would you say?
enjoy yourself.
I love it. That's a great interview from Lee Curtis, and I guess that's a wrap.